guys, just thought I'd hop on and do a little bit of a check-in, tune-up, and sort of clearing energies in preparation for the new moon tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll just give people a few moments to hop on if they're available. I didn't give any warning for this one, so whoever hops on is supposed to be here, yeah, and receive this, and the replay will sit on my wall after the session, of course. So let's just start by breathing a little bit into the sacral, firstly, yeah, the sacral center, yeah. Hey there, angel. Just breathing down into the sacral center. Heather, hey Heather. Just breathing into the solar plexus, yeah. Just letting go a little, just letting go a little in the mind, in the brain, in the heart. So it does feel very heavy right now, hey Jane. Yeah. The emotions are getting stirred up as we move into another new moon tomorrow. It's also the Chiron, our own personal Chiron triggers, wounding, whatever you want to call it, has also been triggered at this time, sort of whatever that is your particular flavor around that, yeah. So I guess that I'm happy to talk about whatever anyone wants to discuss or anyone wants to feel would be supportive of them right now. But firstly, while people type away if they wish, I just want to talk about resistance, yeah. Resistance to, I guess, resistance in our own process, resistance to change, ego resistance, resistance to the way things are right now, that sort of sense of feeling like we're on the precipice of change, but not quite there yet, you know, not quite there yet, sort of in a little bit of the pause before a birthing, yeah, pause before a birthing of something new into yourself, into your consciousness, into the collective consciousness, yeah. So this energy that wishes to come through is really to support releasing resistance, yeah. Whether it's releasing subconscious resistance for yourself and the collective, or whether it's something that you've been working on for a while that you need to sort of stop fighting so hard, yeah. That sort of push-pull battle energy that we keep getting caught in at this time of very big change. Yeah. So just listening to the energy that wishes to come through from our Lyran friends, yeah, from our Lyran friends, to give us support and remembrance that we are not alone as we transition into a different way of being, collectively and individually. Shabare bade bodundor de bandaraki. Shabare mondondor dondoro dondore becada gandaraki cototo shile patata Shambatico ticotic. Shabatico ticotic. Shabatico ticotic. Shabatico. Remembering that we are in the right place. We are in the right place for ourselves right now. We're in the right place for the earth, the people. Yeah. Let us work on this little point here, above the high heart and into just below the throat chakra. Yeah. This is releasing grief, universal grief, from many different timelines that when we came back to the earth, particularly around sense of responsibility, sense of hopelessness when the earth has been in this position before. Yeah. So we wish to release some of that. Shilere do ricavado de bedega bede de shabadu de bede shibede kunduku, shumba de bondo to dondoro, ranga bede de dende bede go to dondriki biki, shambando to dondo to dondo to de bedegade shile barrico to dondriki biki, shabatika badatanda dara, corrica to dondo de bedegate get a barca ta 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 ta. Take a breath. And we want to move. I want to work with the solar plexus and also the sacral, as well. You can write, and if you have anything to say about anything that's happening right now, or anything you're experiencing through this light language transmission, please feel free to speak in the comments. This is for the sacral chakra, So this is for those star seeds, those light workers that have contracted in this lifetime to be the ones that hold the truth around the children. So that is anybody that is in our community that is holding the truth around what is happening to the children, whether it's by the elites, whether other human trafficking systems, or whether it's domestic violence, whatever brings in the frequency of the children. So we want to, where there's been timelines where we have had to be protectors of the children, especially galactic wars, especially AI into hybridization, and other timelines where the children were the ones that were firstly got to, So if any of us are holding that memory, that memory of the wounding of the children, and this includes our own inner child, of course, our own inner story, this lifetime. We want to support the clearing of that from our sacrals, from the collective sacral. We are not we are here to support, but we are not here to hold the burden or the responsibility of this. Yes. So let us clear some of the old past karmic ties to this theme. Shidrigo do the bedek Varshandara did it put it in the Buddha de Bodricathrindrigo. Shimba de Gundre Bundri Bigish, Shimba to Dundre Badana Katakataka, Shabado Dundre Badaro Dundriki, Shimba to Gundriki, Shandaraka, Shandara Gandarga, Shandara Bandarki Undaraka, Shandaraka, 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 Shabadagondaraka, Shandaraka, Shandaraka, Shabadadandaraka, Shabadarandaraka, Shabadadandaraka, Shabadaga Tipotuto, Shabadagandakiki, Shabadadandarkiki, 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 Badarkashkata, Shandarandaraka, Borkandaraka, Shabadandaradandaraka, Shutututututu, Shutututututu. Shutututututu, 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 shututututariki the barikishile Take a couple of breaths. So I also want to work with a timeline for this, is again for those that remember their starseed origins, you know. And this is around the taking of breath, you know. So which is currently being represented by the mandatory mask wearing, yeah. So we want to release from our consciousness the timelines, especially there's a galactic timeline where many beings were taken from one planet to another, yeah? There was a group abduction, if you will, yeah? If you want to call it that. Eshebadutu. Are you okay, Raul? Yeah. So there is it was where there was a group abduction, yeah. And in that group abduction, there was because we went to a different timeline, if you will, yeah. Then there was a putting on of like an oxygen mask, if you will, yeah. Like an oxygen mask, yeah. So this oxygen mask was placed on us and we were put into ships. And so the memory of the mask, of that timeline of being forced off planet into something that was beyond our control is coming up for some, yeah. So this is where we feel fear of being controlled by those in power, yeah. Fear of losing our freedoms as people. So we want to release, in this memory of the mask, yeah? So we're working with the chin, we're working into the jaw and the nose, yeah? This area here. And so, and anything that is causing the reactivation of terror in these tissues, yeah? And the reactivation of terror, which then gets mixed with rage, yeah, in the central channel. So we want to release this area, yeah. So just let this energy shift you. Take a couple of breaths. So finally, is everyone doing okay? Please comment. Raoul, how are you doing? In this last piece. So this is really timeline clearings from other dimensional frequencies, mainly galactic. So there's just one last little piece. It's at the back of the undunda iyananaka, the back of the neck, just around here. Back of the neck, where the and it is like a small disc, like a small disc. It was placed on the back of the neck, and it goes in, and it sort of feathers, this energy feathers from there in through the brainstem into the brain, almost like a an old galactic template, an old galactic template. So some of us, those that remember the times of the AI intelligence overlays on the certain galactic races, So we want to. There was these little implants, at the back here that feathered into the brainstem and into the cerebellum of the beings that they were implanted to, and they caused a hijacking of the consciousness. Now, because of what is happening within the collective right now, there's this shock, trauma, fear of control, fear of death, fear of survival stuff, is bringing up these old implants for clearing, if you will, so that we can move through this without recreating an old timeline, collectively, So it has to happen. It's not very pretty, it's not very easy to live with, it can be a bit crazy making at times, but so be it. I mean, that's why we're here, hey? That's why we're here. So we have to sort of just keep breathing and give each other hugs at times, and keep moving along with the process. So I want to just work with this implant energy to clear the brain, really. So it's going to just, with light language once again, it is to release us out of shock. Shock, it's sort of releasing shock from the body, and it's also releasing ideas of mind control, ideas of mind control, okay. So just taking a couple of breaths, yeah. Resting back into your base where you're seated, feeling your spine, coming back into your body. So, I trust that some of that was relevant to your energy matrix, and that is why you tuned in. Yeah, it is deep at the moment, deep work, and the energies are powerful and causing a lot of clearing. I will do one last piece for the third eye, and then I'll complete for today. Yeah. Okay. This is just to support clearing the veils, clearing the old, trauma reactions that keep us in resistance from the expansion that's wanting to come through. Okay? Shidibinde bundu dender bor shishi bunda dinde de bunda dandarki. Shinde de burranda de banda dandarki. Dede dinde kutishile burka bandandaka. Shomba de shombara dandaraki skele borka tutundriki. Bedendere kondaraki. Bedendere kondaraki. Bedendo dondaraki katarakaringa. Hey Jill, hopefully, just take a couple of breaths everybody, but hey Jill, hopefully that will have touched the throat also, but I'm aiming to do a set of MP3s for that throat chakra, and I'll keep you posted for that one, yeah. So, thank you for tuning in, hey, thank you so much. I hope you're going okay enough in this unprecedented time we're living in. So, so thank you. I will be doing a workshop live in Sydney, hopefully, everything going well, that on the 8th of the 8th for the Lionsgate portal. That will also be accessible on Facebook Live to anybody, anywhere. Yeah, so I'll be streaming it live through Facebook Live, just like this, in a private group, on the 8th of the 8th in Sydney, 10 to 12 noon. Yeah, so if that suits, please tune in. And obviously still available for one-on-one support, healings and clearings, activations, DNA work, upgrades to support you leading up to the 8/8 portal, because it's just going to keep on going and ramping up, I feel. I'm glad that you're okay, Raul. So, yeah, stay in touch. I'll keep you posted with what I feel is relevant. And please feel free to share this if it is relevant to any of your soul tribe, your soul pod. And I will catch you in the near future. Have a beautiful day, wherever you are. Bye.